Cardano, sway indicators signal huge price rises, but this altcoin is showing signs of a 6,000% rally. The crypto market remains on edge as investors juggle hype-driven rallies and deeper fundamentals. Cardano ADA briefly soared on news of a federal strategic crypto reserve, only to peter out. Sway SUI, another highly touted asset, labored with a 21% correction following its try at key resistance. In the meantime, a new player in cross-border payments named Remittix RTX is making waves with a real-world use case and astronomical pre-sale performance. Here, we break down each token's future and discuss why Remittix could be the one to look out for to make huge 2025 profits. Cardano, mixed signals despite massive boost. Cardano ADA spiked above $1.17 after Trump made his announcement regarding a U.S. strategic crypto reserve on March 2nd. That essentially doubled ADA's price. And everyone was hyped about a consistent increase. Then the token retreated, dipping below $1.15 and erasing many of those gains. Technically, ADA continues to fluctuate within the long-term range of $0. ADA $1.20 formed in November 2024. Although it recently broke out in February, the trend appears unstable. On the weekly chart, indicators show a falling RSI above 50 and an MACD that turned bearish but continues to read slightly positive. On the daily chart, a major hurdle is seen at $1.15 to $1.20. If ADA can convincingly overcome this barrier, it could restoke bullish momentum. Failure, on the other hand, could trap the price back in a falling channel, suggesting Trump's announcement triggered a fleeting hype wave instead of a fundamental change. As the alt season remains uncertain, Cardano enthusiasts await more concrete signals. Whales may continue to buy if on-chain data justifies it, but for the time being, ADA volatility calls for restraint rather than excitement. Sway, failing at $2.90 resistance. Sway SUI fell by around 21% within a day to almost $2.34 after failing to overcome the $2.90 resistance. The steep decline points to overall market weakness, but Sway's individual indicators point to increasing bearish momentum. Both the RSI and MACD are indicating caution, which portrays the short-term environment as conducive to sellers. Nevertheless, Sway has a loyal following that envisions a longer-term trajectory to a 2025 market capitalization of $10 billion. Analysts are pointing to ongoing ecosystem growth and investor inflows as signs of underlying strength. Just last week, Sway allegedly raised more than $15 million amid a market downturn, indicating that some investors believe the fundamentals of the token are strong. For SUI to return to a bullish trajectory, it must first reclaim $2.90 with conviction. From there, it might target $3.40 or beyond, particularly if large funds continue supporting the project. Conversely, a prolonged dip below $2.34 raises concerns about further price erosion, making Sway's near-term direction uncertain. Remittix, a PayFi pioneer shaking up remittances. While other tokens struggle with short-term hype or abrupt changes, Remittix RTX is gaining attention by taking on the $190 trillion cross-border payments market. During pre-sale, Remittix sold more than 515 million tokens and generated almost $13.5 million, earning early investors 1,000% plus returns even in a bearish market. RTX costs $0.0694 and is designed to make crypto to fiat payments as easy and inexpensive as possible, connecting digital currencies and local bank rails. The platform already supports over 40 cryptos, allowing users to fund overseas bank accounts in hours, not days. This convenience is enticing to freelancers paid by overseas clients, migrant workers sending cash back to homelands, and businesses wanting cheap payment solutions. The Remittix Pay API builds on this usefulness, enabling merchants to receive various cryptos and settle in fiat. There is a public ledger that tracks all transactions to avoid manipulation and build trust. Analysts are predicting a further 200% increase in March, citing Remittix's real-world value proposition and locked liquidity. The team will eventually relinquish ownership of the contract, with the hope of fostering a decentralized ethos for a real-world use case. Comparisons to older tokens such as Ripple's XRP are unavoidable,
thanks to the common emphasis on cross-border finance.
Remittix's consumer direct approach may accelerate adoption, however, particularly among the unbanked. Should PayFi gain traction worldwide, Remittix may leapfrog numerous legacy coins that do not have an actual near-term use case. Will Remittix surpass both ADA and Sway by 2025? Cardano and Sway are both promising but yet to validate significant breakouts. ADA's immediate reversal from $1.17 shows how hype can easily dissipate when technical or fundamental support is lacking. Sway's 21% decline at approximately $2.34 is a result of continued cautiousness, but some investors anticipate optimism on higher time frames. By comparison, Remittix weds DeFi speed with a workable solution to expensive, sluggish remittance processes. Locked liquidity, solid audits, and a presale that saw four figures returned attest to a project motivated by longevity rather than the short-term pump. If end-user adoption continues, RTX might just be 2025's star token, a token bridging everyday consumer needs and blockchain effectiveness. Naturally, no project is completely resistant to hype cycles or regulatory problems. Yet, in an industry starving for actual utility, Remittix's strategy is a sensible option to perpetual meme coins and iterative chain improvements. With steam gathering, RTX's next test is demonstrating it can support full-scale adoption if it can. Few tokens, such as ADA and Sway, might keep up with its growth trajectory into 2025. Please like, comment, share and follow this channel for more information or updates on news crypto.